metal music has a bad reputation with its attitude towards women. Have you ever fallen?
See, we don't have love songs on our record, so to speak, that are the typical boy meets girl in a bar, get drunk type of lyrics, you know. And I guess that works for some people.
It's lust songs.
Yeah, right. And it's like we've never had songs like that. I mean, like on this new record, "This Is My Life" is a song that Dave wrote about a relationship that he had. I mean, that's a personal thing. It's not. But it's not trying to glamorize the whole thing about rock and roll and chicks and all that.
But that was about imagining murdering someone.
You know, when I write a love song, it's "I love you so much, I hate you."
At least it's better than apathy, I suppose.
Well, yeah, you know, our very first album, we had a song called "Love to Death," which is about boy meets girl, boy falls in love with girl, girl doesn't love boy, so boy kills girl, so no one else will have her. And it was hypothetical, and you know, a lot of people identified with that stuff because there's a lot of young men out in the world today that fall in love with beautiful young women who are out of their batting league. They're average. They're out of their league and out of their batting average, and it's like, man, you know, you just gotta, just because you wish for the stars and the moon doesn't mean you're ever gonna get them. You know, you have to be a little realistic. I learned a serious lesson with that song. I realized that the girl that I was in love with, that I thought I would never get, that I would have to kill, I got her, like that.
But I mean, do you think it's dangerous to have lyrics like that for people who are like thinking about murdering their girlfriend?
So it's dangerous for their girlfriends.
Yeah. That's not really our problem, though. I mean, really, it's like, that's...
It's not incitement in any way?
We don't write stuff like that anymore. And you know what? It never really said anything about killing her.
Right.
It was hypothetical, and it was getting around everything except the actual act of committing the murder.
Right. Can you tell me about the early days of trying to establish yourself in the music business in LA? Like, how tough was it?
It was pretty tough. It was pretty tough. It was like trying to bail out the ocean with a spoon.
And is that when drugs became part of your life?
I used to think that my talent was going to get me a job. And then we met the first drummer, Gar Samuelson, and he had told Dave and myself that if we wanted to be great, we had to do heroin. And I figured, well, it's better than getting, you know, having sex with another man, you know what I mean?
Right.
It was
That was the alternative.
Yeah, well, see, in that point in time in our career, it was very androgynous to have sex with the same sex, and a lot of people got deals because they were with the same sex, and I wasn't going to compromise myself.
In the metal business?
In the music community, period. I did heroin for 7 years and freebase for 5, and there was a point where for 5 years I'd gotten loaded every single day, spent $500 a day for 5 years straight. I would wake up, Dave would be gone, and I knew he was going to score drugs. And he'd come back, we'd party, and just, I mean, it wasn't even like we would party together. We were just so out of our minds. He would be in one room playing riffs on his Porta studio, just playing and playing and playing, and I would be sitting in the other room just freebasing away and writing lyrics and stuff.
But you were still able to function at that time.
Yeah,
I mean, you
go
were still
figure,
making
huh?
music. But
if you call that functioning.
Well, yeah.
It was functioning, but not living.
Yeah,
and that was
we were just merely existing.
Yeah.
But when you ended up in jail, was that what woke you up to what was happening to you?
Well, yeah. I just, you know what, I finally realized that I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to prison.
Yeah.
And I don't want to live like this anymore.
Yeah.
Because if you figure $500 a day for a week, that's $3,500. That's what some men make in a month, working hard, you know. And what I would snort in a month would take some people 6 months to make. And I watched a king's ransom go into a pipe.
But you've always had a spiritual belief.
Yeah.
And that sort of came with right through the whole drug phase, everything, or did it come as a result?
Well, there
of
was
the
a time where I
rehabilitation?
was, you know, I was dabbling in Satanism, and I was way into witchcraft for a long time. And I realized that, you know, that's not really what I'm about or what I liked doing, you know, and it's not how I want to be perceived. And, you know, it was just a curious thing. I was young and I was hungry, and I wanted to possess power without actually earning it. Now I deserve everything I have. I think I get every cent that I'm worth, and I get everything that I deserve, and nothing more, because I don't want any more that I'm worth or that I deserve.